Alright, Caps fans, what is up? The Caps just lost 2-1 to the Minnesota Wild. A defensive struggle for the second night in the row. The Caps come up short. So let's talk about the game. Quick recap of the first 157 minutes of the game. Nothing happening. 17 shots on goal for each team. Defensive struggle through the neutral zone. Dreadfully boring hockey game. Both goalies came up, had some big saves. Minnesota got on the board first in the first period with a Chuck Kobasu goal. Perfect pass right across the crease. Carlson is too busy looking at the Kobasu stick instead of playing the body. He easily slides it in 1-0. Carlson, that's you. If he had just played the body and pushed him out a little more, he wouldn't have gotten his stick on the puck. End of the first period, 1-0. We go to the second period. Caps are doing good on the penalty kill, but they're already shorthanded, and they take another penalty while they're shorthanded. Backstrom runs to the bench, get the extra attacker out. Mikko Koivu scores. It's 2-0 Caps. I wish it was 2-0 Caps. It's 2-0 Minnesota. Head to the third period. Defensive struggle. Backstrom came up huge, robbed us of some opportunities, especially Backstrom on Backstrom robbery. It's always Joe Beninati was going crazy because it was a play caller's dream to say Backstrom robbed by Backstrom, which happened twice on the night, once in the first period, once in the second period, and once in the dying seconds of the third period. But the best chance of the night was Nicholas Backstrom cutting in, robbed by Nicholas Backstrom. So we head to the third period. The Caps kill some penalties off. Looking good, trying to give us some momentum. About under 2 minutes to go. Neuvirth heads to the bench. Ovechkin, he's been hassled all night by Minnesota. He comes across the ice. He waits. He finally shoots. He scores. It's 2-1. The Caps have some life. A great patience by Ovechkin. He came in, darting down the left wing, came across the middle of the ice, was going to shoot, waited for the D to go down. The D went down. He went around him, took the shot right in the 5-hole of Backstrom, who was partially screened on the play. But that would be it for the Caps on the night. They had a nice late fury, but a little bit too late. Caps have continued their awful first period starts to the season. That was a real strong point for the Caps last year. We were the number one first period scoring team in the league. This year, we only have 4 goals in the first period through 10 games after tonight. 4 goals through 10 games, tied for the worst in the NHL. I mean, our third period is up in the tops in the NHL. We've always had a good third period team, but our first period play last year was really strong, and this year they have been struggling. It's good to see Ovechkin get a goal. He had gone 5 games without a goal. He gets that out of the way. Backstrom scored 2 last night. The first line needs to get it going. They haven't had a good start to this season. They were a -13 through the last 2 weeks. 1 goal between the 3 guys. So Backstrom 2 last night, Ovechkin 1 tonight. Knubel needs to get him a goal, and he only has 1 this season. Backstrom has 2 for the season, and Ovechkin now has 5. We got to get it going. We're not going to win too many games if our top line doesn't get going. So the Caps are off tomorrow. Have a good rest day after playing back-to-back nights. Then on Saturday night, late night, against Calgary. In Calgary, 10 p.m. start time for those of us on the East Coast. It'll be a late night that night. Hopefully, I don't wake up my roommate watching the game. I told him I'd try and keep it under control. We'll see how it goes. If the Caps play crappy, there might not be much to cheer about. But hopefully, we'll come out strong. Get 2 out of 3 on the road trip. That would be nice. Then the Caps head home for a 3-game homestand. Then they go on the road to the Rangers. That's our next 5-game outlook. We got Calgary, 3 at home, and then on the Rangers. So, Caps lose 2-1 in a defensive-minded game. Not much to say after that. Hopefully we come out strong on Saturday night. I will see you then. Go Caps.